the product demo. Any good business will need to write on a very good product. Okay, so I'm going to do a Kangen product demo through videos, okay, through a guided videos. And the second part will be Global Business Partnership Program. So I will need a hint, I will need Kunal, I will need Jovine, okay, and so forth to actually come forward, to participate with me, okay, when I do the income forecast. All right. So now, first part, what is this business all about? Okay, what are we selling? Anything that we actually do as a business, we need to add value to people's life. Okay, so what Enagic has as a business, our customers are mass market. Whoever who drinks water is our prospect. How good is that? Wonderful, right? Okay, we are not targeting at any niche market, but anyone who drinks water, anyone who needs good health, they are our customer. Okay, so this is whereby, okay, you can see that, wow, your market is huge. Yeah, it's like unlimited. To date, we have already sold more than $4 billion worth of Kangen machine since day one. Yeah, so we started off in 1974. Okay, to date, we have already sold so many machines. How many machines we have sold? About over 1 million, units of machine users. So now we have got more than 1 million users globally. So this is what this business is all about. Very simple. Okay, it is a mass market. It is good water that add values to people's life through, it actually gives you good health. At the same time, it gives you a business opportunity. All right. So there are 4 quadrants that I'm going to actually share today. Yeah. But then the first one is actually on the company, which is very briefly, I'll tell you just who is Enagic. Then we'll go into the product demo, and then the business partnership, and then I'll touch a little bit on the support long term that you can get. Yeah. Okay. Who is Enagic? Enagic is a Japanese company that actually originate from Okinawa. Okay, so this company today is no longer only has presence in Japan, but they have presence across 23 countries across the globe. Okay, so most of the major townships and cities, on these countries, they have Enagic offices that is supporting your business over there. Okay, yes, Enagic has got all this presence that are servicing their customers and also their business partners. Okay, now since 1974, Enagic already exists. Okay, it has been around for 47 years. Now over here, if you ask me for a company, old is gold. Okay, old is not old-fashioned. Old is gold because it has long proven track of good record that this company is doing very well. From one country in Japan, it has grown to 23 countries today. Okay, so what are they doing? They are producing home use medical device. Okay, it is very friendly. Whatever that on the screen that you see, these are the machines that produced by Enagic, and all these are medical grade. All right. So where are all these machines produced? In Osaka. Okay. All these machines are produced in a factory in Osaka, and this factory is built to manufacture medical devices. Yeah, to manufacture medical devices. So for this company, not only it is of a high quality manufacturer that solely manufacture medical device. They've also been endorsed by American Anti-Cancer Institute, a lot of third-party associations, top-notch third-party associations related to health, that endorse this machine. Okay. Okay. All right. So, is there anyone that are going to do the interpretation? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Martina. Okay.
Yeah.
Just saw you. All right. So,
okay,
I will need to add you in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Thank you.
Okay. Right. Just give me a second. Okay. To Thai, right?
Yes.
Okay. Any more coming in? Okay. Okay. Great. Right. So whoever who needs Thai translation, okay, you may go to the interpretation there and just click on translated to Thai. Okay. Okay, great. So now they have third-party endorsement, third-party institutions that endorse this, Kangen water. At the same time, where was it actually started? It started off, to sell this machine into Japanese hospital for Japanese, hospital use as healing. Okay, part of the healing and part of the sanitization. Yeah, the first domestic unit were only in the market in 1994. Yeah, so in overall, okay, the machines mainly has 5 years warranty. Yeah, so meaning that whoever who has this machine, you only need to purchase once, and that machine will last you for at least 15 to 25 years, because okay, not only the warranty is 5 years, but because this is a medical grade, and hence the lifespan of this machine is very long. Okay, so the global offices that I've already told you that we have got 40 offices across 23 countries. Okay, so what is Kangen water? What is Kangen water? Right, Kangen water, a lot of people has misunderstood. Okay, when people see these machines, they thought that it is a water filter. Okay, Kangen water is not just a water filter. It is more than a water filter. Whatever that you see on the screen right now, all this, these are filtration systems that produce clean water for you to drink. That's all. Okay, Kangen water is more than a water filter. The second misunderstanding is that a lot of people thought that it is called alkaline water. Okay, and if you go Google, then there are plenty of people, plenty of so-called professionals who say that drinking alkaline water is no good. Okay, now Kangen water is not alkaline water. Kangen water is ionized water. Okay, wherein this machine can produce not only alkaline ionized water, but it also can produce acidic alkaline water, acidic and ionized water. Okay, so what is alkaline water? It's very simple. You can buy alkaline water from in a bottle in a supermarket, where all this mainly are with additives, the additives of chemicals that alter the pH of the water. So this kind of alkaline water is very easy to make. You can even put baking soda in your tap water and you turn alkaline. Okay, but not entirely. It is good for your body, especially when you drink it long term. So what is Kangen water? If it is not if not just a water filter, it is not alkaline water. What is it called? It's called ionized water. Now, the scientific name of Kangen water, okay, the common name is ionized water, but the scientific name is called electrolyzed reduced water. So if you are a person who loves to go and dig up a lot of research papers to read at the Google Scholar or whatsoever, you have to type in reduced water benefits. Then you can find a lot of information, right? So now, how was it actually made? The water from tap will go through a filter, okay, that will clean away all the impurities, and the tap water will go into the titanium plates, and these are medical grade titanium plates, whereby the water will be ionized. What will be ionized? Is the minerals in the water will be ionized. Okay, so the good minerals that is good for our body, which are mainly consist of alkaline minerals like the natrium, the calcium, the magnesium, the kalium, and all. Naturally, through the electrolysis process, they will be attracted to the negative plates, and this is the part where we will drink. And because it consists very high content of alkaline mineral from the tap water, and hence it is alkaline in nature. So this is ionized alkaline water on the right, where you can see a lot of negative electrons. Okay, so it also exhibits a lot of negative ions, which is very good for our body. Okay, and the other part, through the electrolysis process, the machine also could produce ionized acidic water, which consists of acidic minerals that has been ionized and attracted to the positive plates. And this is part where we use it, absolutely beautiful. This is actually beauty water that I love it so much. And this is for external use. It's not for ingestion. Okay, right. Now, what is Kangen machine all about? It is not a water filter. Okay, it has got multiple function because it can produce 5 different types of water of different pH that serve different functions. Okay, so what is the drinking water that is so superb? that is so unique and that is so good for us. Okay. Now, Kangen water, the drinking part, pH 8.5 all the way to pH 9.5. It is unique because it has got three important characteristics. Number one is the antioxidant. Okay, it exists very high, very rich antioxidant, and we loved it. Okay, because this is the fountain of youth. Okay, this is the fountain of health. Okay, that is antioxidant. All right. Not only that, it is alkaline in nature because it consists of alkaline minerals and it is microclustered. Microclustered, will help us to detox and to hydrate our cell better. Okay, let's come to antioxidant. Now, every part of the characteristics of the water can be tested and measured, okay, in a way, that we can actually see in our own eyes. It's very scientific. Now, why we need antioxidant? As we know, antioxidant is the fountain of youth because anything with antioxidant has anti-aging property. Okay, when we grow old, is because we're oxidized. Rusty nail is because it's oxidized. Any fruits that we cut that turn brown is oxidized. Okay, anything that is high in antioxidant not only is anti-aging, but it is also very high in anti-inflammatory property. Okay, so now it is wonderful. Okay, if you drink Kangen water, you notice that, okay, your skin will glow and people will tell you that you look younger. All right, now let's check this oxidation scale. I'm not going to actually show you the video on the oxidation video, okay, on using the ORP meter, but briefly I can just explain. Oxidation scale, okay, on the antioxidant in the water, we can actually measure it. Yeah, this is the oxidation scale. Anything that in the ORP meter that exists negative reading, it means that, okay, it exists antioxidant. So from this chart, you can see vitamin C exists antioxidant. The same thing goes to green tea and cod liver oil. But if you observe in this chart, Kangen water is at the extreme end of negative reading, which means Kangen water, the property of antioxidant is actually much higher than the vitamin C and green tea and cod liver oil. Okay, anything that above zero, the positive reading, meaning that it's oxidized. Okay, now very quickly, I'm not going to use the ORP to show you on the antioxidant, but we're going to use vitamin C and betadine to see whether antioxidant really exists in vitamin C and also in Kangen water. All right, so I'm going to show you this video. Okay, this is the betadine. Okay, with these 4 different types of water, the tap water, the bottled water. Yeah, so you can see tap water turns yellow, which means that doesn't have antioxidant to balance off the betadine's free radicals, which is oxidizing. And the same thing goes to the Gatorade or the 100+ and also the carbonated drinks. But only Kangen water that you can see that it can balance off the free radical of the betadine. Betadine is highly oxidized. Yeah. Now with vitamin C, why do we need to take vitamin C, especially during this pandemic season? Okay, it can boost our immune system because it has got antioxidants. So when we put the vitamin C in, you can see straight away that it can balance off the free radical. But with Kangen water, it can do the same. Yeah. All right. So now, what is the second property of Kangen water? Is it alkalizes our body. As we know that sickness always leads to, okay, acidic body always leads to sickness. Okay, so that's why a lot of people, when they want to become healthier, they try to change their lifestyle, they change their diet, they become vegan, or they eat less meat, or no red meat, no alcohol, no smoking, okay, no cigarettes and all that, no late nights, because all these are the agents that cause a lot of acidity to our body. Yeah. So is there any proof that acidic really leads to sickness and alkaline leads to good health? Yeah. So let's take a look on this. Okay. This is Dr. Otto Heinrich. Okay. He's a German doctor. Now he won a Nobel Prize in 1931. Okay. What he was actually studying was about cancer cell. And he said all forms of cancer always have 2 basic conditions, that is acidosis and hypoxia. And therefore, the conclusion is that, okay, if we can alkalize our body from time to time, then we usually, we do not have much problem with health issues. Okay, so that is the conclusion. All right. Now, let's check the food that we eat. Okay, in Penang, I'm back to my hometown. It's a heaven of good food. Okay, so all the good food, I believe, okay, are always very acidic. Okay, I love wine. Okay, it's acidic. I love meat, it's acidic, including desserts and all that. Aren't we actually taking more in proportion, that acidic food more than alkaline food? Definitely so. All right. So look, how are we going to alkalize our body from time to time if we have been taking acidic food more than alkaline? May I know over here, okay, how many of you in proportion that you're eating more acidic food on a daily basis in your meal? How many of you, okay, if you are taking acidic food more, can you put I? I would like to know, because we have people that come from all over the world, and I would like to know, okay, is it only Malaysians that eat acidic food more? Martina, you eat more acidic food. Victor, yeah, because we are Malaysians, okay, we love char kway teow, it's the same thing. Martina, yes, okay. Dr. Dofflet, yeah, you also love acidic food. Yes, Yan, yeah.
Yes.
So look, you see, most of the people in our daily, diet, in fact, we've been taking acidic food more than alkaline food. So how are we going to alkalize our body? You know that acidity is going to lead to sickness. If you were to change your diet, it's definitely possible. Okay, I could change to become vegan. It's just that I'm not willing to, because I'm not willing to let go, to give up the food that I love. I believe, you all will understand what I mean. Okay, but if by changing the right water, drinking the right water, it can actually enable your body to reduce the acidity to be able to be alkalized, then it is super. Okay, it is so easy. Okay, and simple. Yeah. So let's test what water are we exposed to every day. Okay, the same sets of water: tap water, bottled water, carbonated drink, and Gatorades 100 plus. Okay, this is pH tester. Okay, so green represents neutral. Tap water, I think universal, most of the tap water in any country is like neutral. Bottled water is acidic. Carbonated drink is very acidic. Gatorade or 100 plus is very acidic. And Kangen water is alkaline. All right. So if you were to change your water, it's very easy for you to alkalize your body. Yeah. Now, some people will take a lot of calciums, okay, to replenish, the loss of calcium, because, okay, our body can reduce the acidity by taking calcium. Yeah. Some people will have worry that, can our body become too alkaline, and that is no good. Now look, just with one sip of the diluted 100 plus, we can already change the entire pH of our body to become very acidic. Now, a lot of people, they do not actually understand, okay, and probably some of you may have come across people who ask you that, hey, look, will our body become too alkaline if we take too much of Kangen water? Sometimes I'll only ask them this question, right? Do you mean that you stop eating food that you love? Do you mean that you do not have any more, stress on your work and so forth? You stop coffee, and what do you take? So that is something that, is, some of the people may ask questions like that, but you really you do not have to actually worry about this part, because every day we're exposed to acidic food more than alkaline. Yeah. Okay, great. Now, what is the third property? The third property of this water is that, okay, it is microclustered. Yeah, I do understand some people may be very confused that, isn't it water called H2O? That is one molecule of water. That's right. Okay, it's just that in a liquid form. Okay, one molecule of water will not stand alone. It will bond with other molecule of water, H2O, to form a large cluster. That is a regular, water. But Kangen water, yes, it does form, but it actually bonds with less molecule. So it forms a microcluster, and hence it's easier to actually penetrate into our cellular level. A lot of people, no matter how much water they drink, okay, still they have constipation problem, and still they have got very dry skin and all that. And they wonder why they have been taking so much water and yet, they don't see improvement. Now, look, if you have friends around you or you yourself is actually having this problem, then cross-check, are you taking the right water? Now, regular cluster of water is very difficult to penetrate into cellular level because our cell has these aquaporins, these little pores. They're only 2 nanosize. So if you're drinking regular cluster of water, it's really difficult to penetrate. And that also explains, some people, they do not like to drink water because they say that they do not like to actually run to the toilet that frequent. Why? Because when you drink regular cluster of water, it doesn't absorb to your body cell and you gush down your guts and you realize that, hey, you need to go water very frequently, okay? But with microcluster, it's very good. It can penetrate. It can help you to detox better. At the same time, it can hydrate your cell better, okay? And also, the absorption of nutrients will be more efficient, yeah? Now, the red circle represents the nutrients that you take. The yellow circle represents, okay, the water molecule. So when you drink microclustered water, it is able to actually bring nutrient to cellular level so that whatever supplements, whatever good food that you're taking, you can enjoy fully, the benefit of what the supplements or the vitamins is giving. Okay, now I can do this test very quickly, a guided video on tea bags to show you. Okay, so this is green tea bag, yeah. So there are 2 cups of water that we pour into both different cups, Kangen water and tap water. Within seconds, you can see that, the cup that with Kangen water, straight away, okay, the tea is so thick, yeah. It can penetrate into the tea bag very easily. So when you squeeze a little bit of the tea, okay, out, yeah, and you pour both different waters onto the cups, and you could see the absorption level is very different, yeah. So that also represents the very little tea that actually represents the nutrients that you're taking, okay. Why some people, no matter how much money they invest in buying supplements, in taking supplements, and yet they don't see the results, it has got a lot to do with water, okay. So that's what I always wanted to advise people who actually believe in supplements, in nutrients and vitamins. I always tell them, drink the right water. If not, okay, you're wasting your money. Yeah. Okay, great. So these are the 3 properties of Kangen water. Now, besides the drinking part, yeah, this machine can also produce beauty water, and this is water that I love. Okay. Last time I used to have a lot of pigmentations. Okay, but ever since I started using Kangen water, the beauty water, okay, to actually wash my face and to become my toner, I can see that my pores, okay, are getting smaller. It has got actually pore tightening effect, yeah, if you use beauty water as your beauty toner, okay. So not only beauty water, this machine can also produce 11.5 pH, which is strong alkaline water. Now, this is the water that my mom loves because she cooks a lot, okay. She's the one who cooked for me, okay. So in the kitchen, she cannot live without 11.5 pH, strong alkaline water. Now, it is very wonderful because it is a grease degreaser. But what my mom loves it, and including myself, because I take a lot of fruits, okay, it can become a very powerful veggie wash, yeah. So let's cross-check. You see, pesticides on the fruits are all oil-based, okay. So it can emulsify oil very easily. Okay, it can emulsify oil very easily. This is sesame oil. Okay, so you can see a vast difference. Okay, between the Kangen water 11.5 and also the tap water. Okay, For the cherry tomatoes, okay, this is a very simple test to test that it has power as to get rid of the residues of pesticides on our fruits and vegetables, okay. So I'm going to be very quickly to show you this video, okay. It's a very clear video, okay, so just listen.
To demonstrate the 11.5 water. This is for anyone who likes to eat or anybody that likes to cook, which is everybody. Now, when we wash our cherry tomatoes or our fruits or our vegetables, what do we normally do? We wash them off with regular water. We're going to wash them really good. We're also going to wash these guys off in 11.5. While these tomatoes sit, I'm going to show you right now what's happening to the tomatoes. So what I have right here is dark sesame oil, and I split them up here. And what happens when we usually mix oil and water? What happens? They don't mix. They weren't talking about the Kangen water. So this really blew my mind because water and oil do not mix, right? So we're going to show you right now what the 11.5 does. Look at that. It emulsified the oil. This 11.5 water has the ability to emulsify oil, which is why people lose weight, they drop their cholesterol, they drop their high blood pressure, whatever it is, it's breaking down oil. Fat, right? With tap water, we're going to show you what comes off your produce, your fruits, your vegetables when you wash them off with regular tap water. Nothing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show you what comes off of your produce when you wash them off with the strong Kangen water. That's not green tea, by the way. This is oil-based pesticides. So if you Google atrazine, it slows down the reproductive system. You don't want to be feeding your family that. This is horrible for you. I don't know what their problem is, but they have a serious...
Let me finish his words. This has a serious problem, yeah? Okay, so do you know that a lot of people who have been actually taking a lot of vegetables and fruits, and yet, and yet they have got serious health problem without them realizing that, in fact, long term, they have been taking too much of the residues of pesticides on the fruits and vegetables if they do not actually, clean it properly. Yeah. Okay, great. So the next type of water that this machine can produce. Look, this Kangen machine is so useful, okay? It has got to do with, every day, what we drink and what we eat. But at the same time, during this pandemic, look, we need to protect ourselves. We need to sanitize from head to toe. Every time when we go out and come back, we need to sanitize ourselves from head to toe. Now, if we were to use, the alcohol-based sanitizer, it is not safe, okay? Because it can actually catch, flame, yeah? So, but then, if you use this pH 2.5. Now it's been approved by FDA that, pH 2.5, the scientific name is called hypochlorous acid. Okay, if you go and Google, okay, FDA approved hypochlorous acid. Okay, hypochlorous acid is an ionized, a sanitizer, which is this. This machine can produce pH 2.5, which is the scientific name is called hypochlorous acid. It can kill the COVID-19 virus. Yes, okay. And it's been approved by FDA, and it is very environmental friendly. Okay, it doesn't have any chemical. It will not hurt your skin. You can even use it to gargle. So this machine can produce sanitizer. At this pandemic, who doesn't need this? Everyone needs this, okay? Especially for young children, okay? Do not let them use alcohol-based sanitizer. It's no good for their skin. And long term, it's going to cause more problem, okay? It's going to cause more bad than good, yeah? So of course, people who are used to using mouthwash, okay? This is very good. This is a very good mouthwash that actually can reduce the gums infection. Okay, it can also stop bleeding, as wound care is actually very powerful. Okay, great. Now, after we've actually presented, okay, how the product actually works, okay. Now, do you know that for Kangen water, it is not only just a commercial product for you, but it's also endorsed by so many top-notch medical practitioners, people like Dr. Hiromi Shinya, the inventor of colonoscopy. Okay, it's been endorsed by American Anti-Cancer Institute. It's been endorsed by so many, renowned medical doctors, and they publish books worldwide. You can even purchase all these books in Amazon.com. Okay, so now talking about American Anti-Cancer Institute, this is Bob Wright, the president, okay, of the institute. He has published this book called Killing Cancer, Not People. Now, this institution promote natural healing. Okay, so in this book, he actually dedicated one chapter, which is chapter 6, that solely talk about water, simply because our body consists 70% of water. So what does cancer patient, what is the water that is good for cancer patient or people who would like to prevent cancer? The number one, okay, recommended natural protocol is alkaline ionized water. But among all the ionizer that are available in the market, he only particularly pointed out there's only one company, the water ionizer, that they see healing. Okay, they see good results is actually from the Enagic. The two models that they have seen that people use, is K8 and the SD501. All right. So this is a very, very powerful recommendation, okay, from this institution. All right.